rushes to take a huge toll in the game.
There's a chance there for Windsor as that puck bounced out into the slot. They'll look to try to feed it to the slot as it's picked off. Guelph will look to break out. Not a great turnover. Here's a great chance for Windsor. Big pad save.
Tried to go 5-hole there. Could not beat the Guelph netminder, though. Great chance there right off the bat by Windsor. Guelph was pretty much sleeping, left someone wide open.
Yeah, bad turnover on the breakout led to that chance. Got bailed out by their goaltender, though. Trying to send it back in at the point. Now it'll go behind the Guelph net. Trying to get it out. It's Pecan that's walking here for Guelph. Got a few attackers with her. Nice back check there by Windsor to break up that all-man rush. A quick whistle there as that puck was definitely still loose. We'll have a draw on Windsor's end. One back to the point. Schnurr with a point shot. Just a backhander. And now Windsor will look to break out. Schnurr looking to get around one. Still in the neutral zone now. Lomax trying to control it. Off a body, and that'll bounce back into the Guelph end. Harkins here for Guelph as she circles around her own end. Lomax trying to put it in the middle. Turned over in the neutral zone. Now Guelph gains possession once again as Lomax will look for Tonin. Johnson here for Windsor. It's kick free. Now Tonin has a chance. Scott Johnson with her. Looking in the middle, that's broken up. Tonin still on it. Has a chance to center. Good defensive effort as that puck will go behind the net and out of harm's way. Tonin looking backdoor as that chance is broken up and finally sent down. A few decent opportunities for Guelph. Couldn't really capitalize on anything. And that play will be offside. Looks like it bounced outside the blue line. We will have a whistle. Puck in the neutral zone now. We've got a 2-on-2 developing. That's broken up. As Windsor's done a pretty good job breaking up odd man rushes. They've got one for themselves, breaking in 3-on-1. Nice defensive play by Knight. Puck bounces out in front, still loose in the crease, and finally covered up as...
Little rough stuff. We've seen that in the first game. A lot of rough stuff in front of that net.
I believe that was Pillen that got dropped there by Gunn. And the last Guelph team pretty much showed that you can't really go in front of the net after the whistle. It looks like at the midget level 2, they still establish the same rule. Here's Stanley here for Windsor. Puck takes a funny bounce. Looks like Stanley will have it once again. Now looking at the near side. Looking cross ice. Here's Pilon. Now Smith with it. Looking to advance it for Gunn. That'll go the length of the ice. Looks like icing will be waved off. Now it's at the point. There's a point shot. Low. Looks like there's a great chance in the slot. Turned away. We talked about point shots not being effective as much last game, but you think at this level it'll be a little bit better with some tips in there?
Yeah, they can definitely get it with pace to the net, but you always want to move in since it's just such a big offensive zone, like we talked about Olympic-sized ice.
Smith here for Guelph. Looking in the middle, that puck will go all the way down, and Windsor will look to break out as Guelph changes. on the far side. Harkins looks to send it in. Here's a chance for Lomax, looking on the backhand. It's broken up. Johnson down low. Trying to work it back into the corner. Johnson now. Looking for an option, still circling back. And will now go right back behind the net with Tonin. Johnson looking in front. That's broken up and Windsor will finally clear. Well needed change for Windsor. As that'll actually go for icing, a little bit of a foot race. They will call it icing.
Yeah, both these teams have had their chances in this game. Here's the last chance here. Puck bounces right out front, a couple of whacks. And this is Guelph just protecting that net after that last shot.
There's a point shot that's gloved down, a little bit of traffic in front, but no problem as we'll have another face-off. One ahead by Windsor. Looks like, yeah, that was offside. I was about to call that. Play looked a little bit offside. They will blow it down.
So 0-0 in this game. 6 minutes to go in the first.
Battling behind Guelph's net, they'll look to get it out as Robinson will send it right back in there for Windsor. Now Schnurr here for Guelph. She'll roll in. Poor pass as that's turned over. Gunn wheeling with it. She falls as Windsor will gain possession once again. Robinson will look to send it in. Now a scramble in the far side corner of Guelph's end. Gunn still trying to get it out. Finally does so. As a few Gryphons will come off for a change. Let's see if Windsor can catch him sleeping. Can't do so as Guelph will regain possession with Highcamp. Knight, poor turnover as Dillon looking in front. Looked like that one off the side of the net. Puck still loose in the corner. Lomax looking for it. Bounces out in the middle. Now Buchanan will grab it for Guelph. Buchanan looking to cut in. A little bit of contact there. As Highcamp will look to send it back in for Buchanan. Weird bounce off the stanchion grants Guelph a chance, but Windsor will break that up. Looks like they will get this out to neutral ice.
Yeah, that puck went right off the stanchion. Buchanan in front, but the puck just couldn't get to her.
Johnson swinging around here for Guelph. Trying to make a move, loses control, still with it now. Looking to advance that puck. Here's Tonin. Robinson now. Trying to cut in, pass is broken up as that'll bounce over to the near side corner. Windsor having a little bit of trouble in their own end. It'll finally get out once again, and now Guelph will look to bring back the pressure as they have possession. Johnson will shovel that puck in. Parent behind her own net. Looking to swing it in the middle. Now Tonin trying to use her body to cut in. Going back to the point. There's a shot, bounces to the near side corner. That puck will be bounced high off the glass. Schnurr will try to glove it down. Pusick now. And now Gunn will put it behind the net. Looks like the defenseman will fall. Another chance for Guelph off this turnover. Pusick's taken out. A little bit of rough stuff down low in the Windsor end as they struggle to get this puck out. Guelph with great sustained pressure right now. They're just going to put this into open ice and look to change as Harpkins will send it back into Windsor's end. Here's a chance for Windsor as it looked like they had a 3-on-2, but the forward couldn't corral the puck as Guelph will look to come back in with Smith. We're seeing Windsor really getting it taken to them as there's a big hit that they just got laid out. But do you think they have to change anything really to stop Guelph just having their way in the offensive end?
Well, Guelph's putting good pressure on their defense. Their defense got to think a bit quicker here, get it up to those wings, get the breakout going. They really haven't got the breakout going. Guelph's done a great job of cycling that puck low, tiring out the D, and just doing a great job of getting the pressure.
Possible trip there, they won't call it, as Guelph will look to break out. Pecan looking for Lomax. As that puck will go back into the Guelph end, a minute 45 to go here in this first period. Knight behind her own net looking for Johnson. Hurst now at the point. Pecan fans on that pass, stays with it, and will look to send it the length of the ice and go off for a change, and that should be icing. There's that hit once again. Don't really think she meant to, just bumped into the Guelph player, but did lay her out. As we've got a minute 23 to go here in this first period. That's at the point. Hurst looking to put a shot on. It's tipped down.
I really hate it when people knock down the point shots like their own team. So many times that you can knock it down, goalie doesn't expect it, goes right under.
Guelph looking to break out. We've hit the minute mark of this period. As Tonin will look to break in here for Guelph. She's got quite a bit of room. She'll look to shoot right into the defenseman though. As they'll try to get that puck out here, Schnurr. She'll dump it in, look to go give chase. Hurst on it now for Windsor with 30 seconds left to go in this period. Nice move to cut inside, takes a shot, probably could have walked in a little bit further. So now here's a chance for Windsor, high shot, not controlled, still loose in the crease, bounces out to the high slot. We've got 10 seconds left here for this chance for Guelph. Coleman looking to cut in. Good play by Perrin as it'll bounce out. 3 seconds left on the clock. Gunn will put that one off the ref. He looks a little bit shaken up, but that will conclude the first period. So we'll have a short intermission break. Still knotted up at 0. I believe. Yeah, and that will conclude the first period. 0-0 though. Let's hope for a little bit of offense in the second.
Rams. Guelph does own the season series at 1-0 following a victory at Mattamy back in October. And tonight, a shot at top spot in the conference for both these teams. Guelph comes into this one 3 points out of first and one.
Stuck in my glory days, I know there's nothing wrong, it's just a passing phase. And when I've had my fun, I swear I'll be someone. I know that day will come, but I've just got paid. I'm broke but I'm falling, don't know where we're going. We're going when we go out. I just got paid. I'm broke but I'm falling, don't know where we're going. We're going when we go out. I just got paid. Come on. Say, I just got paid. Can't get it. I just got paid. Give me that. 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 I just got paid. I just got paid.
There is a place, just an hour from Canada's largest city, where culture and the arts are thriving, where environmental issues are not just an afterthought, but an integrated part of the community, where tradition has evolved into part of the fabric of daily life to inform and inspire new ways of thinking of and being in the world. This place is Guelph, Ontario, and within it lies a university like no other. A university dedicated to preserving and enhancing the essentials of life, whose ways of fostering education and research in human and animal health, the environment, food, communities, commerce, and culture have earned it the highest rankings among Canadian universities, and most importantly, among people here and around the world. The University of Guelph was established in 1964, but its roots go back more than 150 years. The university was built on 3 founding colleges: the Macdonald Institute, the Ontario Agricultural College, and the Ontario Veterinary College, and has now grown to include the colleges of Arts, Social and Applied Human Sciences, Business and Economics, Biological Sciences, and Physical and Engineering Sciences. These host more than 20,000 undergraduates and 2,500 graduate students among them. Another 4,000 students attend the University of Guelph-Humber in Toronto, and the U of G includes a campus in Ridgetown, Ontario, as well as several regional research stations throughout the province. Incredible? Yes, it is. But so are our students, faculty, and staff. The University of Guelph is truly global, welcoming 1,100 international students from around the world and sending Canadian young people out into the world to programs in more than 30 countries. U of G scholars conduct research projects in more than 75 countries, and our alumni now number in excess of 110,000, living in some 145 countries, doing incredible things, attaining extraordinary achievements, and contributing to their professions and communities in remarkable ways. Does this sound immodest? Perhaps, but we're proud, and we're curious. The University of Guelph is a world-class research powerhouse, ranking first in Canada in the number of invention disclosures per $1 million spent on research. We are among the most research-intensive universities in Canada. The U of G ranks number 1 in Canada and number 12 worldwide for agricultural sciences. The Ontario Veterinary College ranks 4th in the world and 1st in Canada. Lives lived well is what's most important. Lives that are changed and lives that change. We are the University of Guelph.
Seth Swenson, men's hockey, and I am in my 5th year of BCom.
Scott Simmons, men's hockey, 5th year, in BCom.
Cody Thompson, playing men's hockey, got a major in sociology and a minor in marketing, as well as criminal justice. It's a great university, fairly close to home for Mississauga, and heard a lot of great things.
Actually, for me, it was the fact that I could play 2 sports. I got to play rugby and hockey here, and both coaches were open to that. Kind of the reason I wanted to come was that I could play both.
I had a couple mutual friends I played hockey with in the past that talked me into coming out for a visit, and I think immediately stepping on campus, there's a little buzz around it in the summer, and it was real nice. Had a good tour of the campus, met the coaches, all that, and some of the players, and it was definitely something I want to be a part of.
I think the community for sure. Just seeing other athletes around the school, and in the library and stuff when I'm in class too. We're all pretty tight, and going out to those sporting events and watching them compete and just seeing what they do and what they love and kind of sharing in that together.
I think the community on campus, not just athletes but just students in general, there's great buzz around the community. A lot of people help each other out when they can, and in school groups or athletics, all that, and it's a great, friendly campus.
I love the culture, like just the buzz around campus, really tight-knit group of guys, and just the school, everybody's nice.
The fondest memory would be in our first year we were lucky enough to host the Queen's Cup. Obviously it's not something that everyone gets a chance to do, and doing that in our first year, it was quite the high going and starting off the university career, and it just really cemented a core group I guess we have here now.
First year we had an awesome year. We went to nationals. We won the Queen's Cup that year for Ontario. So we got to go out to Halifax and had a pretty good time there. Got a bronze medal for nationals, which is pretty impressive.
I don't have one in particular that stands out, but I wasn't here when the boys won the Queen, but I guess winning the Frosty this year was a good time in front of a huge crowd. It's always a blast there.
I always go to class, make sure I'm there. Typically, I'll go home, make some food. Don't do anything too crazy. I don't have anything that I do regularly. I kind of switch it up, so pretty flexible.
On game day, I schedule no classes on game day for me. So I work my schedule out that way. So game day, I'm sleeping in, and then I'm getting up, playing NHL, working on the skill a bit. Usually beat my roommates about 3 or 4 times, and then shower up, eat pregame meal, come down to the rink a few hours beforehand.
Usually if I have a class, I'll normally make it in the morning. Then I'll go for a little pregame skate, and then I'll probably go home and eat way too much pasta. So I'll go into a food coma for about 2 hours, and then I come to the rink and get a coffee and I'm good to go.
All right, we're back for the second period between Guelph and Windsor. Still knotted up at 0. We'll see if that changes here in the second. So since this game's still 0-0, you think this is still a feeling out process, or you think that's done and over with in the first period and they can finally attack?
I think that's done. Well, first let's see this chance here.
I believe it's Coleman walking in. Big save there. Still loose in front. Now Coleman in the corner. So yeah, make your point.
So I was going to say, yeah, we've seen so many chances. I think the feeling out process is pretty much done here. Both these teams, usually it takes about 7, 10, maybe even 10, maybe even a full period to feel them out. But here we've seen so many chances already. I think the feeling out process is done.
Think a goal will come soon then?
You got to expect so. Both these goalies are playing pretty good, though.
There's a chance for Guelph walking out in front. Pecan with the chance, but here comes Windsor the other way. Good chance for Windsor there, but couldn't connect on that pass.
I thought that puck was tipped there at the end by one of the Wildcat players, but it seemed it didn't, so ref didn't think so.
It will be icing. Schnurr at the point, looking to put that on. It's blocked. Now there's another point shot. Now Lomax looking to shovel that in front. Here's a chance for Smith. Bounces out in the crease, but only white jerseys there, so that'll get cleared. Good chance for Guelph once again. Now here come the Wildcats breaking through. Got 3 attackers in there, but that pass is put away, and Guelph will have possession once again, their own end, looking to break out. Behind the Guelph net now, they'll look to break out. Looking opposite side, Lomax. One-on-one, here we go. Lomax looking to break the scoring. Nice defensive effort. Now cutting in. Still has a chance, trying to survive, but...
And there's going to be a penalty.
Is knocked over. She looks shaken up on the play.
She looks to be down.
Should have another look at that. That was a great opportunity.
Here's the chance here. Cuts. Nice play by the defender on that stick, but she cuts all the way around and looks to be shaken up after that. Down on her knees there. Did end up getting up.
Foot race here as the puck goes back to the Guelph end off the draw. Knight will grab that. Here's Highcamp now. Tonin got Johnson in the middle. As that's broken up, as it'll be put into the Guelph end. Here's Knight. Knight looking in the middle. That's once again broken up by Windsor, but for the mean part, this has been not a great power play for Guelph as Windsor just keeps breaking up their breakouts.
Guelph's had some decent chances here. We saw the Lomax chance almost result in a goal. To
did
draw
result
this
in 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it resulted in 2 minutes there. But they've broken in not too well, but when they get in the zone, they've been pretty dominant.
They will look to send that puck out. I'm thinking too many men there. They are going to call too many men.
And that will break up this power play.
Yeah, you got to be aware if you're coming off the bench. Possibly maybe not play that puck as you're going to get 2.
And Guelph was just about to get going there, getting the line change, had a decent offensive possession.
Yeah, that would have been a turnover that led to an odd man rush, but
instead it will result in 2 minutes, too many men.
So now we'll have a little bit of 4-on-4 in this wide ice surface. And if the game's going to open up at any point, 4-on-4 on this Olympic-size ice, you think could be now.
And here's a chance.
Nice defensive play to break that up. But Guelph still has possession. Pusic's got Coleman in the middle. Look, the wraparound. Nice stop. Rebound. Puck still loose. Coleman couldn't find it on the back door. That puck will be swallowed up. 23 seconds to go on the first penalty.
Just as he said it, the ice would widen up. Couple of chances here by Guelph. Right here on the wraparound, just gets over. Puck bounces out, and then puck was right there for Coleman, just couldn't corral it.
Good set of chances there for Guelph, but in about 20 seconds they will be short-handed.
If you're Guelph, you got to be aware that someone is coming out of the box in around 10 seconds now.
Yeah, if I'm that left defenseman, I'd be watching that penalty box. 5 seconds left.
And it doesn't look like anyone is.
Yeah, Windsor could catch him sleeping, but looks like they didn't even know their player was coming out, as that shot at the point will go to the near side corner. Knight will look to send that in. Bounces over a stick. Looking to put that in the middle. Now in Guelph's near side corner, 30 seconds remaining on the too many men call. Walking out, shooting off the side of the net. Good chance there for Windsor. Johnson at the point now for the Wildcats. Stick handling now at the low circle, looking to take a shot, but that's blocked. Still with possession is Windsor. 10 seconds left. Shooting, blockered away. Now back out in front. Here's another chance for Windsor. Shot maybe off the stick blade. I don't know how that stayed out, but it does.
And now it is all evened up.
5 on 5. Another nice blocker save there. That'll go all the way down for icing. But yeah, we see special teams being a little bit of a factor because all the chances coming on the power play in that 4-on-4.
Here's a nice chance there off the rebound. Puck gets put in front, but just no one there. And shot back from the D, just off the shoulder there.
Good set of saves, keeps this knotted up at 0. There's a great chance in front. Maybe took too much time, as couldn't get a fantastic shot off. Looked like it was impacted a little bit, as that puck will be sent up and out of play with 9:20 to go here in the second. Here's that chance, just turned aside.
Then there was another one off that point shot. Didn't result in anything though.
Looked like Windsor's power play got them their legs here, because they're starting to get some offensive pressure now.
Sometimes that's all it takes. You just need the confidence of a good power play to get going.
Conan will look to clear it. It will get out. That puck goes off the glass. Here's Robinson. Robinson still on it. Now Johnson. Still in that Windsor corner. It'll finally get out to the point. Schnarr with it. Takes a shot. Here's a chance now for Windsor. Robinson trying to get that out. Tonin now. Puts it off the boards. It'll bounce out into the neutral zone and sent back in. Schnurr here for Guelph. Here's Gunn now, can't find that puck. Stanley will look to send it back in. Now Pusick will do so for Guelph. Still battling on that near side. Pusick trying to get that in. Stanley now for Windsor. Here's Knight. Gunn now looking in front. Puts it off the goalie stick. Loose in front still. Whacking away, it was Coleman with a nice chance, but looked like it went off a Windsor defender as they come the other way. Harkins to swing it back for Guelph. Dumps it in the zone. Now
That's
Knight
offside.
walking in, definitely offside. as he had Coleman returning back to the neutral zone when she walked in. 7:28 now to go in this second period. Still no scoring, but we've had, I'd say, a few more chances in the first already.
A lot more chances. That 4-and-4, we saw a ton. And then on Windsor's power play, we saw a lot of chances too.
Brazola now walking in here for Windsor. Trying to cut around Harkins. Looking in the middle. Puck was loose in the crease for a split second, but it will go to the side of the net as Guelph will look to come the other way with Smith. Brazolan walking in now. Hurst on it. Puck still loose. There's a shot turned on goal. Looked like it hit the side of the net. Goalie wasn't expecting it. Harkins looking to start the breakout. Lomax looking for options. Looks in the middle as Smith has it. Smith will dump that in. Lomax. Lomax trying to fling that on goal. Here's Pecan. Pecan looking to put that in the middle. Bad turnover here as Schnurr will walk in with lots of room. Or sorry, that was turned aside. Robinson now. Guelph getting the pressure back as Windsor did have a little bit of momentum going, but Schnurr has it at the point. Now it's Tonin. Finally, Windsor will send that the length of the ice. It won't be on goal. It will go for icing.
Allows Windsor to get a change. Guelph had a great sustained pressure in Windsor's end for a good amount of time. And here's some of the chances here.
Goaltender's been up to the task. Still knotted up at 0. This is a goaltender's favorite game to play. Both have shutouts so far, even though I didn't want to say that word, as Robinson puts a shot on goal. It's turned away, though. Johnson. Johnson here for Guelph. Bad turnover, as here's a great chance for Windsor. That shot is just turned away. No one home on the attempt to start the cycle for Windsor. Let's see if Guelph can break out. They'll opt to just ice this puck and get a change.
Only 4:42 left to go in this period. Both teams have had their chances, but it looks like Guelph is outplaying Windsor by a bit here.
Yeah, Windsor's kind of had a few streaky times of momentum where they've had a little bit of offensive possession, but otherwise, yeah, I'd say Guelph's outplayed them. Hurst looking back to the point as they'll look to send it back into the corner. Knight with it now for Guelph. It'll bounce out to the neutral zone. It'll be dumped right back in. Fremlin now for Windsor. That'll be broken up. Pusick looking to break in. Now Coleman. Coleman looking point. Knight will wind and fire. Blocked as that shot stayed along the ice. There's a lead pass. A good chance here for Windsor. Nice defensive effort by Highcamp to break it up. Back to the point. Looking backdoor
Huge
potentially.
chance there.
High camp dumping the one player right out in front after that play, but a nice look. I believe they're trying to put a shot on goal, but it bounced backdoor. Let's have another look.
Here's the initial shot here by Parent. Gets the shot off, and it got tipped, and then there was a great opportunity after that tip.
Yeah, good job, though, by the goalie to adjust to that tip because it's so hard to see, especially with so much traffic in front.
And that got tipped right onto a player's stick back door. Great positioning.
Lomax looks to chip it out. Johnson pressured by Pecan. Now Lomax here in the middle. Lomax looking to drop for Pecan. Pecan looking to dance in. Here's Harkins. Harkins turns a shot on. Now Lomax on the back door. She scores. Bounce off the end boards. Goes right to Lomax's stick. And makes it 1-0 for Guelph.
Yeah, 3 minutes left to go in this second period. Guelph finally strikes, and you had to think it was about time that they got one.
Yeah, maybe have a look on the replay. That was a fantastic bounce. Looked like a little bit of a home rink bounce as it went right to Lomax's stick here.
Yeah, right off the end boards. Lomax finds that puck on the backhand and makes no mistake.
So Guelph will gain the 1-0 lead. Now, if you're Guelph, do you just kind of ride this momentum out till the third, or do you really try to step on the gas pedal, get two?
Well, if you're Guelph, you're going to want to extend this lead. The Wildcats have had their chances like this one here.
Still loose now. It'll bounce right out. But like you were saying?
Yeah, the Wildcats have had their chances, so Guelph can't just sit back and play defensive. They got to go and try and get another one.
Puck is tipped out in front. Harkins now with it for Guelph. Looks to put it off the glass. Now it's Stanley. And Fremlin will now backtrack to corral this puck. She'll look to put it in the Guelph end. Here's Harkins now as Windsor will change. She could catch him sleeping, didn't recognize it. As he would have had a 2-on-0, it looks like, if she did. Robinson's turning around. Nearly had Tonin not close enough to the back door as Windsor will come the other way with 1:30 to go in this period. There's a shot, blockered away. Here's Knight. Now it's Robinson with a burst of speed walking in as that's broken up. Pusick now. That swung in front. Pusick had a great chance. 56 remaining on the clock now. Here's Hurst. Coleman now. Now Gunn. Looking in front. There's a chance. Coleman batting away at it. Pusick looks in and she scores. Puck bounced right out to her in the slot and she finally buries it. 2-0 Guelph with 34 seconds to go.
Yeah, Guelph had a couple of whacks on this one. Another decent bounce for them. Right on to, I believe it was Coleman who ended up finishing it. Could be wrong. But great job by Guelph to stay on that puck and find it in the crease there.
And that's huge to take a 2-0 lead going into the third. Let's have another look.
Gunn here with the pass right out front. Another shot. It looks like Coleman was with that initial shot and then finally buried away.
Yeah, it looks like Pusick got that one. Not sure if it went 5-hole or short side, but either way, it's 2-0 for Guelph. And they should be able to ride this lead out till the third.
And that whole sequence started on that bad change by Windsor. And Guelph had a nice breakout into their zone and then just sustained the pressure for a good solid minute. And finally ended up getting one.
Schnurr hustling to get there, 5 seconds left. And that will be the second period. 2 late goals from Guelph puts them up 2-0 going into the third. So now looking at Windsor, do they have to improve on anything here?
If you're Windsor here, you got to get more shots to this net, more bodies to the net, and you got to finish your chances. They've had some good chances. They just haven't been able to finish.
And now Guelph ease up on the pressure or keep coming?
Well, Guelph, I think they can sit back a bit, but don't ease up on the pressure. You never want to ease up on the pressure. Get it down deep, cycle. If you got a chance out in front, take it.
Looks like we're back for this third period of action. Here's a chance now for Windsor right out of the gates. Puck's down low. Now Smith has it. Off the skate of Pecan. Bounces out. Now here's a chance for Pecan. Can't really find the handle. There's a great chance for Windsor. Spinning and shooting. Looks like that puck found the back of the net. Didn't really see it. It was a tough angle, but it does squeeze through, and this lead is cut in half.
Yeah, great job. Not even a minute into this third period. Windsor comes into this period looking strong here. Puck comes around. Freeman finds it and just takes a shot on net. Never a bad idea, and it ends up finding its way through.
Well, now we have a pretty different outlook on this period because not much of a mountain to climb here for Windsor. Only one goal that they need to get to tie this game up. Tonin looking to cut in. Now Johnson. Pressured now by Robinson. It's turned over. Johnson now behind the net, looking in front. Not much room. Now Tonin has a good chance. Couldn't control it. And now would have regained their lead at 2, but Tonin just couldn't find the handle in the slot. Here's Knight. She turns and puts it high off the glass. Parent here off the boards. That puck's turned over. Robinson with a chance now. Spinning, shooting, tipped in front.
Oh, and that slid right across the crease, it looked like.
I believe Johnson had that right in the crease. I don't know if it came off her stick or she just couldn't finish it, but lead remains 2-1 as that was a golden opportunity for Guelph. Harkins at the point, looking to put one on. Glove down, Knight in front, backhander just goes high. Coleman battling on that near side. It will be cleared, taking a weird bounce off the boards, and Guelph look to regroup. They could catch him on this change here, looking for Coleman's stretch pass just ahead of the intended target. And that'll be icing.
Here's the shot here, right across the street.
Looks like she just tipped it across.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Right across the crease.
Yeah, had a lot of time too. Maybe could have even calmed it down and taken a shot, but just came off her stick, and this game will still remain 2-1. What I've noticed, though, opposite to the last game, not many penalties whatsoever here. Only one each, I believe. And we saw a lot of chances on that, so you think next penalty, that'd be a big factor?
Especially if Guelph takes this penalty. If you're Guelph, you do not want to get in the box because this Wildcat power play looked good the one time it was out there.
We've got a 2-on-1 developing here for Windsor, and that chance will fall apart as Hurst has it now.
She's got to wait.
Yeah, didn't see that it had one player offside. Here's Knight for Guelph. And that'll go for icing.
Puck will be down in Guelph's end. Chance here for the Wildcats off this draw.
I've noticed whenever there is a chance for the Wildcats in the Guelph zone, they could really start to put some pressure on Guelph. I think it's just getting into Guelph's end, getting organized in the neutral zone, actually planning an attack to go into Guelph's end. That's where they kind of struggle, I believe.
Yeah, Guelph's doing a great job of putting pressure on that D and making them force pucks they probably shouldn't. And in result, that's messing up their breakout a lot, so they're not getting a good breaks really into Guelph's zone.
Highcamp looking to put that puck in. That'll go high off the glass. Knight chips that off the boards. Lomax now looking in the middle. That's turned over. Trying to make a move. Now Parent will look to walk in. Will finally dump it in deep. Guelph will look to gain possession. Lomax looking to flip that into the neutral ice. That'll go right back into the Guelph end. Knight with it. Off the end boards. Now in the middle for Tonin. Breaking in. Got Robinson. Just didn't turn her head around in time.
That looked to be tipped by the Wildcats player. Don't think that should have been an ice.
You've seen so many passes like that that could lead to a breakaway. Just go the length of the ice, though. Pretty unfortunate. Could have been maybe a higher scoring game if a few breakaways would have went through, but just not really connecting on those passes.
Like I said, I think that one got swiped away by a stick. And I believe it was a Windsor stick, but icing was called.
Nice breakout pass. Couldn't be controlled. Johnson now backtracking. Robinson's got her beat.
And
takes a penalty.
I think that's a bit of a weak one.
I believe she just fell. I don't know. I don't think she's trying to sell it.
I don't think she was trying to sell it at all there. But let's watch this replay here. See, right up in the knee pads. I don't think...
I believe it's just because I don't think the defenseman's feet was moving, really. I don't know. I'm trying to defend the referees here.
I don't think that was a very good call.
Dunn with a chance. That's turned away. As that'll be sent right down the length of the ice. Harkins trying to bat it down. That'll take some time off this Guelph power play, but...
Back to that penalty there. Refs might have just what it looked like. It did look like a clear trip. So
yeah.
Sometimes they see that and
Stick
they
did look up high, I'd say, compared to being a trip, as Coleman will look to cut in. Has Harkins at the point. Will opt to keep holding. Dangerous area there, but Harkins will walk in, looking to shoot. Shot goes in, a big screen in front, and that'll be 3-1 for Guelph.
Harkins with a shot. They had the screen there. I'm not sure who had the screen in front.
I believe it was an old Windsor player, their own player, to be honest.
Own player. And just beats the goalie short side over the blocker. And this Guelph team is hyped up after that one. Another bad bounce by Windsor there off their own player, and it looks like it was Gunn in net.
In front. Anyway, lots of traffic. Tough to track that puck. And I believe that's why Guelph goes up 3-1 as Pecan will look to hustle back in. Puck will be sent back in now at the corner. Now puck bounced out in front. Smith with an opportunity, still loose on the backhand. And now here's Knight. Knight with a shot that'll just go wide. Lomax looking in front, nearly tipped by Smith. Good opportunity there. Knight. Lomax can't control that puck. Vander Eycken looks to turn a shot on. Now Lomax in front, loose. Tonin with a chance, big save. Not much net to shoot at, though, and so tight against the goaltender, as this will remain 3-1. Windsor looking to finally get out of their own zone, as after that goal, they've really been hemmed in. And they'll look to ice it. It's batted down. Poor clearance attempt as Heitkamp will walk in. They'll call offside. I didn't really get a great look at it.
Yeah, that was definitely offside.
Here's Hurst. Puck bounces out. Now it's Pillin looking in the middle. Another chance here for Windsor on the backhand. Nice stop.
Nice chance there for Windsor to cut this lead to 1. A couple of weird bounces have happened in this game off the defender's stick. Just go backhand. Great job by the goaltender of the Gryphons. Great positioning there, makes the big stop.
That shot will go around and wide. Now Pellin looking out in front. Harkins along with Pusick trying to get that puck back for Guelph. Harkins now looking for Coleman, can't connect. As here's Hurst, will look to send it back in. Knight. Now here's a chance for Gunn. Gunn looking out in front, no one's home. Smith looking to try to make a move. Now it's Pecan. Tetzlaff here for Windsor. What a move. Oh, couldn't find it upstairs as
looks like she was trying to go 5-hole there.
I thought she had I thought she was trying to go upstairs, couldn't raise it.
Nice move. That's her second breakaway missed. But she's done some great things for this Windsor team.
Yeah, I believe she had the first goal, and she's really been trying to get this team back in this game. Van der Eycken looking to bring this in here for Guelph. Bad turnover here. We've got 2 players coming in. Lomax looking to go upstairs as that one's just a little too high. Lomax got Tonin in the middle. Will look to shovel it out. Looking high slot, but no one was home. Heitkamp here for Guelph. A little bit of a lazy change here as Tonin will break in here for Guelph. Johnson bounces over the stick of Heitkamp. Here's a chance for Guelph. Johnson looking for Robinson. That'll be broken up. Here's a chance for Guelph. Walking in is Johnson, trying to dance around the defenseman. Can't do so. Tetzlaff here walking in, taking a shot low off the pad, turned away. Now if you're Windsor, what do you start doing to try to, as that puck is loose, what do you start doing to try to get back into this game? Because you haven't really had much pressure. 4 minutes to go, you need 2 goals.
I like what they've kind of been doing here. They've had some great chances here, and ever since Guelph scored that goal, and they've been really on Guelph, pressuring Guelph's D, making them think twice. And here's the chance. I believe this is the breakaway chance here. Nice cut inside and just tries to go 5-hole, but that's stopped right there with the stick.
Yeah, I think I said she was trying to go upstairs earlier. I see your point on that replay. As Gunn will look to send that all the way down. Looks like, no, I believe they thought that was tipped initially, but it will go for icing. Four minutes to go here in this third period. Knight winds, fires well wide. Now here's a chance for Windsor, 2-on-1 developing as it's broken up. Gunn will swing it back in to the Windsor end. Here's a chance for Windsor now, breaking in, trying to move in as Smith has it here for Guelph.
Great back check there by Smith.
Here's Harkins, 3 minutes remaining here in this third period. We talked about pulling the goalie earlier, and I know how it's a tournament. Here down 2 goals, do you risk anything here as well? Or does it depend on the situation?
Depends. If you're the coach and you think your team can get it without conceiving, you pull that goalie. If you don't, then don't. Or if you believe that you can beat the next team you play. Because if you lose this one, but then you win your next 2 games, it doesn't really matter what you did and how much you lost by in this game.
Seeing Windsor right now, I know they have had a few good chances, but mainly coming on odd man rushes. Do you see them pulling the goalie, seeing that they don't have that sustained offense?
I think that it's 2:38 to go. If they can hold this puck for a solid minute here, I think with 1:38 to go, you pull them.
Tetzlav now down low. Tonin looking to drop it back. Schnurr will look to clear it. Line is held. Windsor doing a pretty good job of holding possession into Guelph's end for the meantime. Robinson looking to get it out. Now it's loose in front. Tetzlav looking to bat at it. And now here's Schnurr for Guelph. Robinson. Robinson still on it. Falls down. I don't think they're going to call a trip at this point of the game, especially one like that, as Windsor will look to break in. Looks like they're calling for the goalie now. We'll have a little bit of 6-on-5 to end this game. Puck bounces out. Robinson now looks to put it off the glass. Another weird bounce off the stanchion as it bounces into neutral ice instead of potentially on goal. Set of moves in the neutral zone as Windsor will look to break in. We've reached the minute mark of this period and the game. Hurst looking to take a shot off a black jersey, I believe. Windsor still with possession. Now in front, loose in front. There's a shot, they score!
And that gives this team life here. 46.5 left on the clock. Goalie will go back in for the meantime.
Let's have another look at that replay because he probably couldn't have picked a better spot to place that puck, especially with so much traffic in front. Let's see.
Backhander. The fence pushes up. And then they bury that upstairs. Great job there.
Right over the shoulder, yeah. Makes it 3-2.
Getting bodies to the net, getting a good cycle going.
That's got to give them some confidence as well, you think. With 40 seconds left, that should help them on this last push to try to tie this game up.
Got to get this puck deep.
They don't do so. They finally will get it deep in their end. 30 seconds to go. Harkins on it. kind of plays with it along the boards. It will be pinned down there. Pusick trying to get it out. Now Gunn with it for Guelph. She'll look to try to send it on the open goal. It'll go off a stick. Does this have enough? It will. It will go in.
It's like Gunn was the last Guelph player to touch that puck. And with 11.7 to go, it is 4-2.
Unfortunate tip. Probably should have let it go for icing, I'd say, yeah.
If you're Windsor here, you can't be too upset with pulling the goalie there because you did get one and you allowed one, so it's still a 2-goal deficit no matter what you would have done
Yeah,
there.
not a big deal. You showed that you could score. Just an unfortunate bounce on that empty netter.
And that might give the team a bit of confidence next time they pull the goalie like we've done this before.
That is a good point, as this game will wrap itself up. 4-2 the final in favor of Guelph. And Guelph pretty much dominated this game, I'd say.
Yeah, Guelph did a great job, capitalized on a lot of their chances, and had a bit more chances than, well, a lot more chances, I'd say, than Windsor did.
Yeah, I'd say they deserve this game. We will be back at 5:30 for the last game of this tournament.
6:30.
Or 6:30, sorry, my bad. For the last game. Guelph's won the first two games that we have covered. So, yeah, we'll be back at 6:30.